It's the Midlands Show. I'm No Signal. I'm Kaylee Golden.
And I'm Rakeem Omar. We are here as per usual, coming back with amazing, amazing guests. And to kick it off, the first guest of the show for the year, bashment horns for J Kaz. What?
Boop, boop, boop. Come on. You know it's J Kaz. First and foremost, thanks for having me on the show. You see it? It's a mad move.
No, thank you, bro.
I feel like it's been overdue as well.
Yeah, it's been overdue. We've had each other on socials for time.
I know.
Still.
I've got a confession though. I didn't even know that you was from the Midlands until about 6 months into doing this show. And when someone told me, I was like, "Rah, so we've gone 6 months without playing J Kaz on the show because we had no idea."
Yeah, we should take away your Midlands pass for that still.
Oh, and she don't even live in the Midlands at the moment, so you can take it away with ease. Just saying.
Yeah, that's your way.
But in Kaylee's defense, in the description of J Kaz, it says Midlands. Well, I read it, so I didn't know where. You know, the ones that be floating in the emails and
yeah. Do you know what it is? People do me dirty. Like when I perform, I'll tell them, and then they'll just run with whatever they want to run with. That's why I don't even correct people anymore. I'm just like, yeah, just take it. You know what I mean? But it's the Midlands, you know what I'm saying? It's the East Midlands. Originally,
where specifically?
Northampton. So that's the place.
See, Kaylee, she had you wrong. Bro.
Okay, why online though does it say Leicester then?
Where does it say that?
On like an article. I'm gonna have to say
that's what I'm saying. I tell these people, and they just do they do what they want. Like literally before a show, I'll be like, boom, yeah, rare. And then they'll just go out and say London. I'm just like, bruh. I don't know, man.
But the accent does give capital O2O.
Do you know what it is? You see, Northampton is like the last place, like really, Northampton is like 15 minutes from Milton Keynes or whatever. So it's basically it's the Midlands, but it's like right on the edge. So we don't really have an accent like that.
I don't know a single soul in Northampton. Not
Izzie Gibbs.
I mean, in real life.
Wait, is Izzie Gibbs from Northampton as well?
Yeah, Izzie's my bro, like just up the road.
Mate, I am letting the team down.
You ain't reading the notes.
You thought Izzie's from London?
No, I knew that he wasn't from London, but I didn't know where specifically he was from.
Yeah, even like, do you know Slowthai?
Yeah.
He used to live literally like just around the corner from me.
That is mad.
That's crazy. Wait,
so you knew
Northampton's really like actually popping, to be fair.
I don't know. Nah, they're gonna get on to me. Do you know, there's talent here, isn't it? There's talent, like there's footballers as well. Like I don't know if you watch football, but you have like Tony for Brentford, like Callum Robinson. Like there's just loads of different people doing different things, and it's mad. Like before, like, and it's our like sort of, not to say groups, like I chill with everyone, but it's like all like kind of compact. Whereas like when I was in school, I didn't see anyone like older doing anything like entertainment or sports at a decent level. But it's just like, I don't know if it's like the internet now, so it's a bit easier for distribution and stuff. But yeah, there's some really successful people. There's even some like pop people as well, but I don't even really know their name. Like not pop, but like you see like bands, like there's some big bands, but I don't know them or whatever.
And how did that like affect you then growing up? Was you inspired if it was like, okay, there's no one from my ends doing anything really?
I was to be honest, I was inspired by my cousin. So my cousin used to rap. Well, my cousin used to do grime and rap or whatever, but he's my older cousin. So, you just look up to your older cousin. Like, he was like an older cousin, but an older brother. So he's the one that showed me the ropes, like, in life. So I see him and his friends doing stuff, and I just, just want to be around the older ones, innit? So you just taking little things or whatever. So I'm not going to lie, my first ever bars, I stole these bars, innit? I stole these bars. And then I went on the playground at school, and I bust out the bars them. It's a big forward. Everyone's going mad. I'm like, yeah. I got something here. And then, but there was other people, if I say them, you wouldn't know them, but like, There was a guy called Victor. There was some other guys that had like local songs or whatever that we would know, and when you see them at parties or whatever, it's like, oh, that's, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And then you kind of look up to that, and then you just do it. And then I don't know, a friend of mine, I started doing music, and then a friend of mine wanted to do music also. So he started as well. But I was doing grime at this time.
Yeah.
You know, everyone from the Midlands did grime. Like,
back in the day.
Literally, that was our thing. But he was like, nah, grime's an idiot thing, jump on the rap thing. So I was like, all right, cool, say no more. And then was doing rap or whatever. And then he just stopped. He stopped. And then I just carried on. But yeah.
What made you carry on?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know. I think like I'm a doer. Like I get it from my mum. I think like I'm just a do. Like I'll just do stuff. So I don't know. Like, and I think as well, a part of me, like I like to be productive. So like I was never really one to just be like just chilling out, not doing nothing. Like the times where people will be doing that, I'll be with them and I'll just be there like could be doing something constructive, something productive. So I've always just, yeah, I don't know. And I think I was like, I noticed I was good at it, and I used to get like sort of like validation from people like, yeah, you're hard or whatever. So, and I just kept doing it. But it's weird that you say that, because there was times where like people would laugh at my songs and whatever.
Why?
I don't know. I never asked them, but like they'll like we'll be there like playing songs and people just mocking you like, no, like this ain't really, you get me? But it's feedback in it, in a way.
You talk as well as if you have like some, this sounds like a proper elder thing to say, some good home training. Because you mentioned your mum, you mentioned like, you know, having to keep busy and doing the right thing. What did your mum think of you going on this journey, the music thing, when you was growing up in them times?
I mean, I get cussed, like for my music, I get cussed all the time, because realistically, my whole family is like, not my whole family, but a lot of my family is heavily Christian, and I come up with some different lyrics. so grandma's saying you need to stop it, and rare aunties saying, what's this thing I'm seeing on my screen, on my YouTube, and I type in your name and all these things. But I think I've always been a little bit unruly at the same time. So, do you know what I mean? Wow. But yeah, I think if I was doing like gospel or something, it would have went down a lot easier. I'll say that.
Is it the same now? Do they still think the same?
Yeah. But like my mum will listen, but like my mum like, if my mum's watching a film and they're swearing, my mum will flinch. So you already know.
Really?
Oh, proper Christian things.
Yeah, like when I say my family is like proper Christian, like I don't know what happened to me.
That must be hard though.
Do you know, it's weird because like I say like for example, like my sister or whatever, she's like proper Christian or whatever. My sister's older than me. And then like I say like my older cousins, they're like, in terms of like, because obviously you got your father's side and your mum's side, innit? Yeah. But mostly my mum's side live here, innit? So they're like proper Christian. And then it's like me, I was a bit unruly. And then my little cousins are just, yeah, they're just on a different thing. So I don't know. I feel like I was the one that broke it. Yeah. And then after that, the new ones are just like...
You have that one cousin though. You have the one cousin that like kind of like opens the gate for rebellious stuff. And then lets all the other cousins run through after.
Yeah, I remember my little cousin got a tattoo, and that was a big thing, like to my grandma and everything. And I haven't got any tats. But then for him to do that, it's like, okay, yeah, you're going further with that regard. And then but yeah, that was when we was young.
Right, so do you class yourself as a UK dancehall artist? Is that what you'd call yourself?
Yeah, I would. It's just, yeah, that's the easy way. That's the easy box to be put into. So, but I don't know, like my style's a bit different. Like my style has like R&B influences. Like it's not like like I think, do you know what it is? It's like there's different types of dancehall, even within dancehall. So you will have like, for example, that he's got that kind of slow style, whatever, and then you'll have like RDX, and they've got the jump, dagger, and all of that side. but it's still dancehall. And then you've got Bounty Killer or Skeng, and it's just pure machine talk. So, do you know what I mean? There's different things, but yeah, my sound's definitely like R&B, R&B dancehall.
What's that like for you though, making dancehall music, right? And then maybe having obviously that Caribbean or Jamaican heritage and trying to not only build the audience here, but have them maybe listen and respect the sound as well. Because I always think, do they check in like, yeah, this slaps, I'm playing it out there in Jamaica? Because I don't know how that goes.
Yeah, like, do you know it is like the thing is like whether you're in Jamaica or wherever, in a dance, you always have different sections of the dance. So whatever music you play, realistically, there's a section for you to fit in. It's just that some music plays in the warm-up sets before anyone gets there. Do you get me? That's just some music, but that's that spot. But realistically, that's music's not supposed to be consumed in the club or in nightlife. That's more driving around or meditating or listening or like just cooling out or cooking or revising. Like there's different music for different things, isn't it? And it's not all about the club, because a lot of songs that play in clubs, them artists aren't as successful as artists that man just listen to on a regular day. True. Or whatever. If you listen to someone on a regular day, you can listen to them 7 times a week. So that's more streams or whatever. So do you know what I mean? But the club thing, like, I think that's something when I started, I used to be big on. But after you get played in a club a few times, it's like, for me anyway, it's more about, I just want to make songs that people just listen to and vibe to. But my songs just happen to be songs that fit in like mixes or like radio shows or clubs. So it's a blessing as well.
Hypocrite. When you play that in a club, tune with Omar B, oh my gosh, yeah. I know you say you're not for the club tunes too tough, but that one, when I play that, it goes off.
Do you know what, funny enough, with that one as well, Rakeem, I'll put it back to you in a second, I know he's going to say something, but you see with that tune as well, that I didn't even realise how big that tune was until I performed it in Galchester, and I just went like this, and it's hundreds of people singing a song. Because we dropped that tune realistically in lockdown.
Yeah.
So you're seeing numbers online and comments and stuff, but you don't actually know. But when it was like 100, the videos on my IG, but it was crazy. I wasn't expecting that. But
no, I was literally going to go off of that. I was going to say, have you ever stepped into the dance, then not knowing that you're stepping in there and your tune is played?
Have I done that? I've definitely done it, like been in the car and then it plays on the radio. That's happened quite a few times. Not really, because you know what it is, if I'm in the club, like they'll kind of know I'm there. So then then they'll play something.
What does that feel like? Does that feel like, oh yeah, here we go? Yeah, they know, they see me.
Do you know what it is? Like, it's actually a blessing. Like when I sit back and I deep it, like some of the things that I've achieved, like some people will never achieve and never feel like, even to go on the stage and literally put the talkaphone to the crowd and they just sing your lyrics. Like that's something that no matter what happens, no one can take that away from, man. And it's only going to get bigger and better. But in terms of the songs playing in the club, to be honest, for me, I don't really like to do anything, but it's funny, like when my friends in the club and then they'll send me snaps of it playing. And then it's just like, yeah, that's kind of lit. That's lit.
Bare humble, man. I would be so gassed. Look how humble you are. Because I'd be like, yeah, my tune's playing in the club. My friends be sending the snaps and what?
No, but do you know what it is though? I'll be honest with you. I don't even do it for that. Like, I just love doing it. Like, in terms of them things there, like, it's cool, isn't it? And it's like a clout thing and it's a hype thing. But I don't know. Like, once it's happened a few times, you kind of like, it's kind of normal. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think more in terms of like mixes and stuff, like, if I just put on a mix and then the tune comes on, then it's like a little, but especially if you're just driving somewhere and then a little mix come on and you see it, tune come on, it's a vibe for sure. It's a vibe for sure.
When does the humbleness end though? Because let's talk how the songs are not just resonating in the club and in the car, they're resonating with like big industry people. Like Toddler Tees has an artist to watch. You were one of them in 2020. You know, you're invited to perform at Maida Vale. Like, how do you feel about the rise in your career, like success-wise?
Yeah, like I think I look at it different, innit? Like I look at it like every day I just try to do a few simple disciplines every day and it just compounds. And it's like sometimes I'll go off track, but it's like, you see, if you're driving on a straight road, yeah, even if the road's perfectly straight, your car will never go straight. Like, you'll go left a little bit and then you'll correct yourself, and then you'll go right and you'll correct yourself. So it's like every day I'm correcting myself, if that makes sense, in terms of getting back on the path. So then these things will happen. And it's like, sometimes you'll be going through a thing and nothing's working, but you just keep working. Then you see that ray of sunshine and it's like, cool, that's what it was working for. And then something will go wrong. And it's like, you have to keep working. So I don't know. I think I deal with things so much on a day-to-day basis that I don't really see the big picture all the time, even though I've got the big picture in the future plans. But in terms of when I perform on big stage and people singing my songs, that's when it's like mad. That's the thing that's like crazy. But yeah.
But when you're doing that, are you still taking the time to be like, hold on, let me pause for a moment and deep what's actually happened to me? Or do you feel as though you just keep going and going and going and don't really actually take it?
I don't know, because I'll be honest, yeah, I've been doing music for like 10 years. So I've like, little things have happened. I've seen glimpses of things that are to come already happen. So by the time that kind of happened, I visualize a lot. So by the time something happens, it's weird, I've kind of already lived it to an extent.
Because you planned it in your mind from
before. Like every day I get up and I visualize, I'll just visualize. It's like stuff I have to visualize or whatever, and I have I'll do my affirmations or whatever, and my visualization and all that stuff. So, do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I just love to work. Like, I like to just put in the work. I like the work more than the results. And that's a cliche thing that people say, but I can actually attest to it.
I've never heard that though. You say it's cliche. I've never ever heard someone say that.
No, I don't know. I hear a lot of people say it. Like, I'm an avid interview watcher, and I'm an avid like audiobook listener as well. So these are concepts that I hear quite a bit. So it's just stuff that I think I've internalized. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
For sure. I could talk to you all day, you know. Like, I feel like you're just chilling me out.
Yeah, that's what I get a lot. I've always got that. That's because a lot of people say that as well. Because when you mention humble, some people are like, you're too humble. But I don't know. Like, I think you have to be confident to be humble. Yeah. That's how I think, innit? Because a lot of the time when people projecting confidence, they're not actually confident. But when you're confident enough to just not have to say everything, it's like, yeah, it's governed already. So, you know,
we need the self-help books that you're reading, the audio books, the manifestation podcasts. Let's download, because what's going on here?
Yeah, I say a book I'm reading at the moment is The Slight Edge, and that book's crazy. That one's amazing. So,
all right, we're gonna take your word for it, sir.
I might have to do a little download. Who is on your dream collaboration bucket list?
Wow. Who will be? Mavado, definitely.
Mad.
Chris Brown, definitely. And I'll say Dr. Dre.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? Those three are very different, sir.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? It's like with Mavado, he's one artist that he knows exactly how to disseminate pain through his voice. Okay. Like, how he does that, how he conveys pain through his vocals is brazy. I would like to just be there to like pick his thoughts and see, bro, how do you do that? And then Chris Breezy is the harmony king. Literally, the layers he adds. I'd love to be there to witness it, to see how he does that. And Dr. Dre, I know he's a perfectionist. So I'd like to be in there with an engineer that can help me get to the next level. You know, like, you could be a good footballer, but if you have an excellent manager, different players reach different sort of heights at different teams, isn't it? So
do you think he can can he put you onto the Bashment sound? I don't know if Dre has that in the bag, you know. I've never heard that.
Bashment sound, but I've got my sound, it can go into like commercial pop as well, because it's very catchy and melodic. So I know that with him, he could help me unlock those things as well. And even in terms of like techniques with recording, and I know he would just give me new, like, you see how when you do stuff, you have muscle memory, but then if you do a different sort of technique, or if you like do the dumbbells from a slightly different angle, it's like new to your muscle. So I think that'll be new to my recording process with some of his tips. So yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll definitely be good.
All right, obviously Dr. Dre listens to our show, so he will get the message.
Yeah, Dr. Dre, hit me up for sure.
So I've got a question for you. You said that you could do like the commercial pop sound. So if someone come with money bags, but it was like super pop and commercial, I'm talking like not even Ed Sheeran, maybe not even Little Mix. I'm talking even more pop than that. Would you do it?
Like what?
Dua Lipa.
Yeah, like Dua Lipa, like super.
I'm not gonna lie. What does that person sound like? I don't even listen. Like,
oh wow, that's rude. That is rude.
Okay, what about like a Taylor Swift? What about like a Taylor Swift or something?
No,
guitar strings.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know if is that a guy or a girl. I don't even know.
Wow, what is going on? Wow. Katy Perry.
She's dope.
All right, we found one.
Okay, we
found one. Wow, you're the first person I've ever heard don't know Taylor Swift.
No, I know Taylor Swift.
That's what.
I said
that's
Taylor
what she
Swift
said.
as well.
I thought you said Dua Lipa.
Oh yeah, we had
that was
Dua
the first
Lipa.
one.
So she's
yeah, I know
British,
Taylor Swift. I don't know any of us. I don't know any. Does Taylor Swift sing Havana?
No, that's Camila Cabello.
Okay,
J Kaz.
let's talk Camila Cabello then.
Aye.
Okay, we'll go Camila Cabello. Would you like do that collaboration? It's super pop, nothing dancehall at all, but you're being offered the money.
Of course. Wait, how much? Of course. Of course. But you know, it's whatever I'll do, I'll pattern it to sound dancehall anyway. Because I've got pop stuff like put down. But how like for example, like I say, here's a perfect example of that, like kind of popcorn, but I don't know, like, but that kind of style, it just floats on different, do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I could hear Hailey from Western doing the same thing. Do you know what
I
mean?
Yeah, he's dope as well. He's dope. He's dope.
It's basically, would you do a Shawn Paul and just leave the genre, make bare
money? I'm not gonna lie
to
you. Shawn Paul's one of my greats.
Yeah.
Man will tell like Shawn Paul, like man listen to Shawn Paul differently. Like Shawn Paul's dope.
To this day, this Shawn Paul to this day, you know, not respectfully.
He's dope because like no one else can take that. He's got that gap in it.
Yeah.
So he's like, he does that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and with him, his songwriting is brazy, like how he would do it, and then like just the way he'll write his songs so that people is sing along, like the way he breaks up the syllables and like repeat syllables and like goes up at the end of 3 lines, then brings it like down on the 4th line. It's mad still. When you listen to it and break it down, it's like dope. Well, I haven't listened to him recently, so
his bag, if you wanna, you know, do the Shawn Paul thing, the bag that Shawn Paul must get,
for real.
Mad thing.
Crazy.
Yeah, Shaggy as well, but Shaggy hasn't really been dancehall for a while, but yeah, them man are definitely the cash cows.
No, for sure. Do you know what? Listening to you though, what I kind of get from you is that you're a big fan of music, and you have artists that like release music. They love doing the whole shows and all that. But the way you're talking about being behind the scenes and writing, production, all of that, would you like songwrite for other people?
Yeah. I've done bits, but obviously I wouldn't really talk about it. But like I've done bits,
why?
Like I don't like. Some people don't really want that stuff out there, innit? So,
they're not here. It's just us.
No, yeah.
How big are we talking? These people,
like, good. You know the songs.
So we
but like, it's like it's not even like. Do you know? It's like a man could just be in the studio and just want to help. Like for example, like when I got a studio, like that's one thing as well. I'd say to artists, don't always just go to the studio by yourself, because I should just do that, go to myself, because I don't want to wait on no one. I don't want someone on the way there saying, oh, I'm hungry, then we have to stop off for food, and then I get to studio late or rare, or I'm in there and then he's saying he wants to cut or whatever. But it's good to take people there so you can get the straight away energy test or whatever. So I do now as well. Like I'll take my cousin Dreads. Dreads does music as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to send you some of his tunes cold. So like he'll be in there and we'll just give each other ideas. When he has a session, I'll give him ideas or whatever. So it's definitely about teamwork for sure.
I just could tell. I could tell that you wrote for other people. Just the way you talk about music, yeah. I knew something else was going on behind the scenes because your passion is mad.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's just like when you're in that vibe, it's just like it's mad. There's no drug like it. It's just brazy. Like if the studio walls could talk, it would be mad. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We've got some stuff on footage as well. So big shouts to Nisi. She does a lot of my videography stuff. We're gonna start putting out that, because even like from behind the scenes video shoots and stuff like that at the studio or whatever, we've got a lot of it filmed. So I'm gonna start shelling that out on YouTube. I am J Kaz, the page. You see it?
There you go. And before obviously we get into the new single, we've been talking obviously about production, writing. Someone else that you've worked with who's lit when it comes to writing and the production side of things is Ling Hustle. Talk to us about No Apology. How did this collab come together? Did you just hit them up on the grab? Did you know them like that?
No, like you see Machine Man Tim, he's my producer. He produced Carry Feelings, he produced my song If with IQ and Prince Akeem. He produced this song, he produced so many of my songs. Yeah, he does production for Ling, so he produced my favorite song from Ling, Fake Friends. I don't know if you know that song. He did the production for that. So he's been working with Ling for a while, and like he just know, like our styles, they were just meant to work together. Like J Kaz and Ling, it just makes sense. And yeah, he essentially put it together. Big up Machine Man Team as well, because he put Carry Feelings together as well. Because I recorded the chorus, and so what I do a lot of the time, I just book a session and I'll just go through a chorus on this instrumental, boom, next instrumental verse, boom, next instrumental chorus, boom, next instrumental verse, or whatever. And he had it, and literally we just had the chorus for time. Like I completely forgot about it, and then boom, he shouted Du Jour, got Du Jour on it. Boom, shouted Trillery, got Trillery on it. So Machine Man Tim, he's like when you say producer, he is a producer, like down to the core. Like he's the coldest as well. So big up Machine Man Tim, you see it. But yeah, I don't know if I answered your question. Did I answer your question?
You did. And hold tight, Machine Man Tim as well. Can we just give Ling Hustle her flowers first of all, because Night Bag is my tune. It's lit.
Dope. Even with Ling, like you can just go on Spotify, play the first song, and then just let everything else just run through and just wave like. And she's got another song as well that I really like. I forget the name, but the video, she's got a Rolls Royce in it.
Yeah, we didn't know that video there, but you know, flowers to Ling.
Yeah, no,
I'm sure the song is lit, and we know we just can't remember that the car there in the video. Yeah,
nah, Ling, I go on with that thing. Is it? Trust me, she's so dope. Even from that part she did on the Krypton Conan tune years back.
Tell me.
Yeah. And she like, that was my favorite part of the song.
Same. Yeah. She killed it, man. She killed it. Also, something that I do want to ask you. Obviously, the track like incorporates Budgie Banton's classic Batty Rider. But talking to you earlier, you was chatting about like your family being super Christian. So where was you hearing that tune back a day?
No, do you know what? It's so funny. It's so funny, yeah. Because like my dad gets onto me for the lyrics, but he was the one playing it in the car. But when I try and say it, it will be like, nah, he wasn't playing it in the car. And I'm like, defo was playing it in the car. You see it. But that's what, one thing as well I'd say, like, even to get back to the Midlands thing, Northampton, like, it's got like a Jamaican, a big Jamaican population. So like, even all my friends and that, like, it's just Jamaican, not to say just Jamaicans, but it's a lot of Jamaicans. And like, when we're young, we're clashing each other on whatever sound clash, and like it's like real sound system. There's a lot of sound systems here as well. So like even me and my brothers will be clashing each other, playing some old time man that most people won't even know, some Papa San, some Lieutenant Stitchy, some Admiral Bailey, some Ninja Man, some Capleton, some whatever. So do you know what I mean? We study the thing, you see me? So, but I don't know if that's, yeah, it's definitely a my friends thing and a Northampton thing as well. Like, there's a big Caribbean community here. Even like Bajans as well. There's loads of Bajans as well. So,
well, shout out to Pups as well for influencing the thing. Elders always do that, you know. You'll be saying the lyrics to the tune and be like, where you know this song from? From you! Used to play it when I was like 5.
You. Trust me. And my uncle's a singer as well. So, like, he sang a song, In My House, There's a Picture on the Wall. So, big tune, big reggae tune still. So, it's kind of running our family, though.
Oh, we love to see it. Thank you so much for chatting to us. You've been absolutely incredible.
No, trust me, I enjoyed it. We have to do another part, 100%, 100%.
For sure. You're always welcome. Before you go, let everyone know where they can check you out on the socials.
Yo, my people, from your device, you know it's J Kaz, and you can follow me on all the socials at the same name. It's so easy, at I am J Kaz. That's IAMJKAZ. You see it? That's YouTube, that's SoundCloud, that's Twitter, that's IG. You see it? So make sure you follow that.